What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about barrel lengths. So here we go with barrel lengths. Now I have seen a huge wave of people talking about 13.7, 14.5 over 16 inch. And these are my personal preferences. So all of my rifle, my gear setups, everything is going to be kept to a certain degree. I want to look at it and I want to say, does that make sense to me? So personally, and let me preface this by saying I bought this 14.5 a long time ago before I got into shooting suppressors and kind of before I really got into guns. I've had this for a long time. But I don't think buying a 13.7 or 14.5 over a 16 inch is a good idea. I honestly don't. And I'm not going to do it again. This will be the only one that I ever own. So if I put this 14.5 next to this 16 inch, that's all we're gaining. I don't really think that's that big of a deal. To me, it's negligible at best. I picked this 16 inch upper because the muzzle devices are about the same size. So that's just my personal opinion. Let me know in the comments. I know you guys go, oh, 14.5, 13.7 over everything, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. But we need to have a discussion about it. And if you are justifying something because you think it's cool, there's no problem with that. It's your money. It's your stuff. You can do what you want. I'm just trying to put a little bit of thought process and just kind of question it a little bit, you know? So I'm going to put the 14.5 aside. And let's go back to the 16 inch. Now, if I want to compare, say, this 11.5 inch with a suppressor, this is a Rugged Razor suppressor on it, I'm right at that 16 inch. So for a 5.56, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be putting a suppressor on it. I'm not a real big fan of shooting unsuppressed. Obviously, my 14.5, I have to shoot it unsuppressed because I don't have a suppressor compatible mount on there. And I'll probably never do it because I don't care to pay that much. Whenever I do replace that barrel, I'm going to go with a 16 inch and then just buy more rugged attachments. So let's put this back up here. You can see, like I said, 16 inches. We'll take the suppressor off. That's the difference between 16 inches and 11.5 inches. So if I'm doing 5.56, I'm going to have 11.5 or a 12.5. I'm not going to go any shorter than that because it's a 5.56. We're talking about dwell time. We're talking about ballistics. I mean, 20 inches is what a 5.56 was made out of. I think they just chopped them down to 16 inches because of NFA laws and didn't really go shorter than that. I'm not real sure. But 11.5, I know that like a 10.3 is supposed like the Mark 18 and stuff. I'm not really into that. 11.5 is the shortest I'm going with 5.56. Now, the shortest I'll go with 300 Blackout is 8.3. So I'll put my 8.3 300 Blackout right here, substantially shorter. I really like this. If you guys want to get all operator-ish and CQB, this is the way to go. And once again, I don't like shooting unsuppressed. So rocking and rolling with a suppressor on my 8.3, I'm getting a few inches steel suppressed. If I put a suppressor on this, I don't want to mess these threads up. You can see we're way up there. Not into that. So, man, that's just something to think about. I don't really think 13.7, 14.5 versus 16. Man, if you're going to drop length on your barrel for 5.56, go down to 12 or 11.5. Because, man, 14.5, I don't see any benefits over just getting a 16 inch. The pros do not outweigh the cons whenever you start lengthening an inch or two off your barrel. It's not that big of a deal. So, I mean, you can CQB with anything. I mean, people back in the day were CQBing with 20-inch barrels in the military. So, I mean, just like carry handles, 193 optics, like this one. This is I think this is a 226. So 193 mounts, 226 mounts, whatever. They used to mount optics on carry handles back in the day too, and now it's making a comeback or whatever. But hey, thank y'all for watching. Let's discuss it. Hey, civilly. Let's be civil. Down in the comments, let me know what y'all think, man. Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day. God bless. See you at the range.